We just had the revelation of the long-rumored Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Some are seeing it as a follow-up to Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's being developed by the same team, and wow, has the initial footage made me very impressed, and the game isn't even all too far away. It's coming October 4th, and they have so much information that they've already put out, and I want to go over the key bits of information that you guys need to know. There's a lot of reason to be excited for this game, and Ubisoft has been doing a pretty good job with their multiplayer offerings, from For Honor, the Division 2, Wildlands turned out to be a pretty good game, and now we have Ghost Recon Breakpoint. A lot to get into, so let's get right into it. So let's talk a little bit about the world and story. The game welcomes you to Aurora. Somewhere in the South Pacific lies the remote Aurora Archipelago, a vast land of diverse biomes that range from lush rainforests to snowy peaks. Now it's home to Skell Technology, an enigmatic technology giant. Initially interested in a remote testing site for its autonomous drones, the Silicon Valley company eventually turned Aurora into its World 2.0, a high-tech, high-security utopia of sustainable eco-cities and robotics research. The narrative seems pretty interesting, but of course, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is a game that's gonna live and die by its gameplay and its open world, and the game will of course feature seamless open world co-op play. You'll be able to explore a diverse and mysterious open world ranging from barren deserts and dramatic fjords to futurist cities and Arctic peaks. The game features a total of 11 unique and diverse biomes, and home to Skell Technologies, this remote archipelago will challenge the ghosts like never before. Use the environment to your advantage as you disappear into a jungle canopy to evade your foes, or jump into a vehicle and charge into battle by air, land, and sea. A seamless co-op experience means your squad mates can jump in and out at any time. You'll fight alongside your brothers in arms turned rogue, face your deadliest enemy yet, the wolves, former ghosts who have betrayed their country, led by the charismatic Colonel Cole D. Walker. They have taken control of Aurora for unknown purpose, and now in control of Aurora's powerful drone technology, the wolves and their allies will hunt you mercilessly across Aurora. A lot of the gameplay elements, you're gonna draw some comparisons to Ghost Recon Wildlands, but it definitely has a much larger emphasis on actually just surviving in the world and military survival. And the game will have you experience life as a ghost, an elite US Special Operations soldier, as you fight back from behind enemy lines on the toughest mission of your career. The game has an injury system. Now when your ghosts take damage, they may also become injured. These injuries will slow you down and reduce your combat effectiveness, requiring additional time and resources to heal your ghosts back up to peak fighting condition. Once again, I talked about how survival is going to be a big element to the game. If you actually want to play as a peak operative, this injury system is going to hinder you a little bit, but it's also going to add to the realism of the game and definitely will add another layer to the game. The game will also have an emphasis on the terrain and stamina. Traversing the world of Aurora will push your ghosts to their limits. Steep slopes will make you slip and fall, traversing water will slow you down, and snow will plow in your wake. Properly managing your stamina will be essential to surviving and fighting back. So once again, they're adding all of these little minute changes that hopefully are going to add a lot of diversity to the gameplay as well. I obviously can't speak on that at this point, given that I haven't played the game, but hopefully all of these changes that are being implemented will just make the game feel a lot more realistic. And I think with the military survival element they're going for, I think that is their intention. Also, you've got the bivouac. Trapped behind enemy lines, the bivouac is a temporary camp where you and your fellow ghosts will rest and prepare for the next mission. Clean your weapons, change glasses, craft items, upgrade gear, and more, than select desired time of day and weather before venturing back out. The game's also got the buddy carry feature. Leave no man behind when an ally is down and needs help. Instead of giving medical attention in the middle of a firefight, you can quickly sling them over your shoulder and move to safety to get them back on their feet. The stealth mechanics will also be a big element to the game. Use all your training and skills to infiltrate or evade your enemies as they hunt you down without mercy. You've got prone blending. As a ghost, you can disappear into your environment, making you nearly invisible to your enemies. Use this feature to set up an ambush or avoid detection when cover is not available. However, you've also got advanced enemy AI, so don't expect to just get through everything without being detected. The wolves and their allies are experienced elite soldiers and will communicate amongst themselves to hunt you down if detected. With a wide variety of AI archetypes and behaviors, no two encounters will ever be the same. You've also got an adaptive cover system. An innovative cover system will automatically adapt your ghost body position to match available cover and execute advanced tactics such as leaning to aim around corners. The game will also have a big emphasis on customizability. You'll be able to customize your ghost and create a unique ghost to look and play your way. With multiple classes and deep systems featuring thousands of options for both functional and cosmetic customization, no two ghosts will look and play the same. Weapons, gear, and equipment are craftable, customizable, and upgradable using items and resources you'll find throughout the world and across Aurora. They also go go over the game mode and progression. The game is touted to be a fully featured game. The world of Aurora can be explored either solo or alongside friends with Ghost Recon's best-in-class seamless jump in and jump out co-op. There are no restrictions on when exactly teammates can join you, and all progression is maintained across the squad. Take on the wolves in the main story or explore Aurora together to complete the many diverse side activities the open world has to offer. Ghost Recon Breakpoint will also feature competitive PvP multiplayer where your squad can test their skill against other ghosts in short high-action game modes. Ghost Recon Breakpoint will also feature common progression. In Breakpoint, your unique ghost will be your persistent character across all game modes and activities. Whether you are playing in solo, co-op, or multiplayer, everything you accomplish or earn will contribute to your character's progression. All functional and cosmetic customization carries over, allowing you to play your exact way. So all of these upgrades and character modifications you're made, it's not just for scenery and for the look of your character, it's actually going to carry over from game mode to game mode, and it's going to be persistent throughout the game. So I feel like that's a really cool addition. Also, I should note that while the game is being released on October 4th, as is the case with Ubisoft games in recent memory, this is a game that's really going to evolve over time. It was noted that Episode 1 will be from fall 2019 to winter of 2020. Episode 2 will kick off in spring of 2020 and will run from summer of 2020, and then Episode 3 will wrap things up in fall of 2020. That's just the year 1 roadmap. I don't know if there's an idea to support the game beyond year 1. Probably will depend on the overall success of the game, but given that Ubisoft games and multiplayer Ubisoft games in particular have been really successful recently, the only one that really hasn't been a home run has been The Crew, but Ghost Recon Wildlands, For Honor, Tom Clancy's The Division, all of those have been incredibly successful, and I'm expecting something very similar with Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Outside of that, there is some other information on Breakpoint that I do want to go over. Pre-orders for the game are now open. Again, the game will be dropping October 4th, 2019, so it's going to be coming in the midst of a bunch of other heavy hitters. It'll be interesting to see how this game does in comparison to all of the other games surrounding it, but with the game, if you do pre-order right now, and if you just get the standard edition, that'll get you the base game and guaranteed access to the beta. But as is the case with the majority of Ubisoft games, they gotta release some other editions so they can get more money out of you. Nonetheless, they've got the gold edition. That'll include the Breakpoint base game, guaranteed access to the beta, 3-day early access beginning October 1st, 2019. God, I hate that edition in games these days. If you pay money, you can get access to the game early. A lot of games have recently been doing that. You've got single-player games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider doing that. A lot of sports titles are doing that. Really don't like to see that trickle into all of these games, but nonetheless, it's become more and more of a normality. The Gold Edition will also include the Year 1 Pass, which includes 2 new adventures in Aurora called Deep State and Transcendence Siren's Call, an additional mission available at launch, 1 week early access to 3 new character classes, which will be released throughout the year, and the Special Operations Forces Pack, which includes the Quiet DMR, Covered ACH, Cry G3 Combat Pants, and Cross Drop Vest. There's also the Ultimate Edition, which once again has the base game, access to the beta, 3-day early access, the Year 1 Pass, a bonus mission, and additional in-game items, including the Trail TX motorbike, the Spider Buggy, and the Survivor Pack. And lastly, there is the Collector's Edition, Ghost Recon Breakpoint base game, guaranteed access to the beta, 3-day early access, the Year 1 Pass, a bonus mission, additional in-game items. You get an exclusive steelbook, you get a soundtrack with a selection of music from the game, a confidential file with 3 lithographs, Cole D. Walker figurine, Walker dog tag, and waterproof map. Again, that is all in the Collector's Edition. I know for the majority of you guys, you're probably just going to be looking towards the Standard Edition. We have no idea on when the beta is going to kick off, but I will keep you guys posted with that. If you do pre-order the game, you'll have guaranteed access to the beta, so that's pretty cool as well. I know a lot of you guys weren't big on Ghost Recon Wildlands. I don't know if that's a case of you guys played the game when it came out. Maybe you're unfortunate and you played the game solo, and that is not the way to play Wildlands, but I thought Wildlands was a pretty compelling game, and seeing the progression that Ubisoft made with the Division 1 to the Division 2, man, if they do something similar with Ghost Recon Breakpoint from Ghost Recon Wildlands, it is going to be an incredibly compelling multiplayer experience. And again, Ubisoft has generally been on fire with their multiplayer offerings, and hopefully Breakpoint will add to that. Again, dropping October 4th. Pre-orders open now, and so far, all of the information we have looks rather compelling. That's gonna conclude this video. Definitely interested to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint? Is it a game you're gonna check out right away? Are you gonna pre-order it for access into the beta? Of course, it is a Ubisoft game, and typically Ubisoft games do generally go on sale pretty quickly, but nonetheless, looks to be a very compelling multiplayer game. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.